Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We start today again with the higher level outlook, just to give you an idea, because we have a lot of new viewers and I get more and more questions about just repeating briefly the higher level scenario, higher level wave count. I'm actually thinking about making maybe one video that I can link somewhere where I always can refer back to just for the higher level wave count. But yeah, no, quick summary here. We, from the low in March 2020, we moved up in a wave 1. We came down in a wave 2. This wave 2 consisted of an A wave, a B wave, and the C wave. Obviously, each of these subdividing into various subwaves, but my view is that this was the cycle top in April 21. The wave B was only an overshooting wave B. It was only overshooting because of the bullishness in the market. It was probably not meant to be an overshooting one because everybody expected 100k Bitcoin. It did overshoot. This happens. It's rare, but it happens, and some coins did it. ADA did it, for example. Yeah, a few others did it as well. And however, after that, we came down very strongly in an expanded flat. We did expect that over the last 8 months, 9 months. I've been telling you nothing else than we have to go down lower, we have to go down lower, we have to go down lower, until we then finally came into my target range between 20 and 28.6k. This has been my target range since the end of November, between, as I said, 20 and 28.6k. Why is that? Well, the 28.6k level was the target range because in this movement to the downside, we had to get below the low of the wave A, which we did, yeah, significantly. So we came into this area, and here that was the first time where I told you now in this current region that the low could be in. Before that, we have focused on the downside in contrast to many others who always were looking for bullish scenarios here. Now that everybody is expecting another low, I'm telling you there is at least a realistic chance that the low could be in, and we are now looking for higher prices. Yeah, it's possible to count it currently like that based on the Elliott Wave method, but we can only give the bullish scenario at the moment a 60% probability. And to be fair, so far this scenario was spot on. Yes, we briefly dropped below the 28.6%, below the 20k level, but honestly we recovered within a few days. So in my opinion, this scenario was spot on so far. The 20k level was based on the previous cycles bull market high. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, by the way, because I always get the questions, where do I see Bitcoin in the next all-time high scenario? Well, I would say a minimum of around about $120,000. That's the 1.618 FIB extension. That's the minimum. But this would be a wave 3 scenario where we had a wave 1 here a wave 2 currently. Maybe that's complete already, and the next wave up would be a wave 3. In an all-time high scenario, we should reach at least this level, and I think the maximum I would give it is the $178,000. So somewhere between there, we will be able to specify that further as we get into that region up there. Then we can specify that further. But we are far away from that, and any rally that can happen now could just be a bear market rally. We don't know. There are other scenarios where we can count this more bearish, that we can count all of this, what's coming down here, only as a wave A. We then move up now in a wave B, could without a problem reach, for example, 45k, and we will then come down once more in a wave C. That is possible, but at the moment there's no reason to think about that, because why would you? Yeah, why would you? Even this can be traded long, and the structure will only evolve going forward, and then we will be able to, with a high likelihood, make the judgment if this is only a bear market rally or not. I discussed in one of the previous member live streams 4 or 5 different scenarios and how they could unfold now. Any channel member can watch these at any time really, and if you are interested in getting or becoming a channel member, you will be able to watch all previous live streams as well. Okay, but where are we now more imminently? So after creating here this higher level wave 1 and 2, this lower level 1 and 2, and this even lower level 1 and 2, so we have 3, 1, 2 setups here. We are now looking at the possibility that the wave 2 low here could be in. At the moment, we've got quite a good case that the low for this wave 2 was in at 22.4K with a WXYXZ pattern. Could also just be a WXY. It can be counted in various ways. In the end, it doesn't make a great difference. But yesterday I told you that we'll probably see another lower low, which then happened. And from the low here at 22,400, we currently have a good case because we moved up quite impulsively from that low in a wave 1. So we can now count this again as a smaller wave degree, wave 1. And we are now coming down in a wave 2. This scenario will stand as long as we stay above 22,400. Should we go below that, then this would assume that this overall correction wasn't finished, and then the next support I would see at 22K. Now, this low here for the wave 2, where could we expect this to be over? So again, we take a look at the fibs. And we can see that we are currently exactly now sitting at the 61.8% fib level. Now, we haven't really seen a bullish reaction yet. It could very well be that the wave 2 is over here. If we lose this level, it would be likely to come down to the 22,630 level, the 78.6% fib level, or the 88.7 at 22,523. Only if we lose this, I think we're also going to lose the 22,400 and would then be looking at the next target at around 22K. For now, the target needs to be to hold either here the 61.8 or the 78.6 ideally, reverse to the upside and break above the wave 1 high at 23,477. And then we just need to break in a bullish scenario. That's what the bulls need to achieve. We need to move above this ascending trend line here. Only then we can get more confidence in the bullish wave count. At the moment, as I said, I can only give it a 60% probability at the moment that we will move up from here. But again, even if we now come down a bit lower, it would not invalidate this bullish scenario. We can still go lower in the bullish scenario without invalidating it. It would really only be invalidated if we go below 20.7K. That's the first main invalidation point. The next one, and that would be a disaster for the bullish scenario, that would be a move below 18.9K. But yeah, that's pretty much the update here. At the moment, there is no evidence, though, that we find support here at the 61.8% level. But again, as long as we don't break below this wave 2 low here at 20.7K, we can focus on higher medium term, and very short term, we need to hold here the 22.4K. If we don't hold it, we'll probably say hello to the 22K. Okay, and that's my view about Bitcoin now as we enter the weekend. Hope you all will have a great weekend. There will, of course, be further updates throughout the weekend. Hope you all like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.